Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. I don't think I said it in the last video, but Happy New Year. Happy 2019. It is the 8th. It is January the 8th already, but we're still fresh into the new year. And I don't know about you, but I'm not feeling as New Year excited as I usually am. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm going through some things like mentally and emotionally right now, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, today I wanted to just talk to you about some things that I have really been liking and into, but at the same time I'm going to be fake doing my makeup. And I mean fake because I don't really do much. I just, I throw something on my face. I don't really do makeup. I just kind of put on a little something so I can at least look groomed. Yeah, so I'll be doing that and just sharing a few things with you guys. And I do want to make more just laid back kind of videos like this, like my stretch and talks, but I don't always want to turn on my camera after I work out to stretch in front of you guys. So those will continue, but less. So first things first, I'm drinking coffee right now. This mug is so cute. My grandmother got it for me for Christmas. Thank you, Mama. I know you're probably watching this video. My coffee is just black coffee with maybe a half a tablespoon of coconut oil and cinnamon, and I put it in the blender. If you've never tried blending your coffee, it just makes it so much more creamier, and you get that foam on the top if you're into that, and I really like it. It's so good. You don't need sugar in it. If you are addicted to putting creamer and sugar and all that in your coffee, this tastes really good. So that is what I'm sipping on today. Okay, so like I said before, I don't do much to my face. I want to look like I did something. I just want to look, like I didn't just wake up. Maybe it's in the afternoon or something like that. Yeah. So that's what I do. And there's a mirror here, so I'm going to be looking over here to make sure, see what I'm doing. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, I think the coffee was the first thing. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is reading and how I have been reading my books, but more so how I have been getting the most out of reading. And I am not a huge reader, but I'm a reader. I read enough. I would love to read more, and this year one of my I don't know, goals is just to read even more than I've been reading. But one thing I realized about myself is that when I read, I'm really into whatever it is I'm reading. And I hold on to that information and I want to share it with everyone. And after about, I don't know, maybe a month or two of reading the book, I completely just forget about it and lose it. And for just a fiction story, that's okay. But if I actually am getting something out of a self-help type of book, I want to retain that information and be able to continuously apply it to my life. So what I've started to do is annotate my books. So I marked my books up now. And I think growing up, my father was a huge book person, huge book person. Bookcases filled with books in all of our bedrooms because they couldn't fit in the living room. So they were just everywhere, books everywhere. And he had a lot of respect for his books, and you don't write in books. They can be well worn and pages torn, but you don't write in books. So I just never thought to do that. Even in college, textbooks that I purchased, usually wanted to sell them back, but I just never been the person to write in my book. So now I started marking up. I'll just show you this. This is what I'm still working on. I don't know if you can see that. I started marking up my books because I want to be able to reference them and quickly, and I'm also not the type of person that rereads books often, and I already know that about myself. However, I still find value in the book, so I don't necessarily want to get rid of it. So that's been a perfect thing for me to do. So I mark the page, and then I can just go straight to the page and find what it is that I marked. Let's see, a good one. This book is really good, by the way. If you haven't read it, please get it. It's so good. Let's see. Oh, this one was really good to me. It says, the apparatus of privilege and connection would seem like a network of half-hidden ladders and guide ropes that lay suspended overhead, ready to connect some, but not all of us, to the sky. That might not make sense if you haven't read the book yet, but that part was just like, yes, this is our reality. So anyway, things like that I'm able to mark up and find it and just like review it, and simple things like even this page I highlighted, life is short and not to be wasted. And yes, like we know that, we hear that, but it's nice to go in and find that and be reminded of it whenever I need to. So yeah, that's the first thing. Marking up my books. If you mark up your books, let me know. If you're against it, let me know. I've really been liking that. Also with my study books, like for Pilates and anatomy, I definitely mark up my books for that. So the next thing this is just a tinted moisturizer, by the way. If you don't see much of a difference on my face, that's why. So the next thing that I've really been into has been drinking water before my meals. And I've heard this a lot, that it helps you to not overeat. And it just helps me to make sure I'm getting in all of the water that I need for the day. Also, I start my day with 32 ounces of water. So the first 16 ounces of water is apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, turmeric, a dash of pepper, honey, and ground ginger. Nice and hot. I drink that first, and then I have just 16 ounces of plain warm water. Another thing that I've been doing is drinking a lot more just hot water. So where I will boil water for like tea or something, I'll just continue drinking just hot water instead of cold water. And I love cold water, like icy cold water, chewing on the ice. I love that, but I know it's not as good for you, especially in the morning when you just wake up. So yeah, all about the water. Drinking it as soon as you wake up, and then drinking it before meals is definitely making a difference for me. My skin has been pretty good lately. It's definitely not perfect. I don't think it will ever be, but it's been good. I haven't been getting crazy breakouts. And if you were like me, I ate like a pig from Thanksgiving. No, after Thanksgiving, I took a break. I did a 21-day fast, December 1st, December 22nd, when I arrived in Florida for Christmas break. And then I ate everything. Everything. Oh God. Yeah, I ate everything, and I thought I was going to come back home a week later and my skin was going to go crazy, but it didn't. I was lucky because I kept drinking water. Even when you eat bad, I've realized that if you keep the water flowing, it kind of flushes everything out, and you know, you'll be okay. I will tell you this though, I have not gotten on the scale since December 21st, and I'm a get on the scale every day type of person because it just helps it's not like an obsessive thing. It's more like, it just keeps me in check and I like it. So I haven't gotten on the scale because I know I'll be disappointed by what I see. But we're working on it. We are. We're working on it. And by Monday, next Monday, I think I'll be where I need to be. Because I always know exactly what to do to get back to where I want to be. So that's my fake makeup. I don't do anything. I really like to look natural. I should learn how to do more, but I just don't. Like my eyebrows, I just don't. Yeah. Another thing that has been changing my life, really, if I think about it, is praying. And as simple as it might sound, there's another YouTuber that I follow, Jaleesa Vaughn, I believe her name is. I'll link her below. She's amazing. She makes more like fashion, faith, lifestyle type of videos. And in one of her videos, she mentioned that she sets a alarm to pray every day at 6 o'clock. I think she said 6 o'clock, but I went ahead and did the same thing. And ever since I set the alarm, I've stopped and prayed every day. And it made such a difference. It's making such a difference. And I didn't think that something so small could do that. But even if it's not praying, setting a time to stop every day and reflect or sit in silence and, you know, meditate, whatever, have a moment of gratitude, it's nice. Like, it slows you down. It puts things in perspective. It allows you to rethink whatever you may be dealing with in the moment and just get intentional about it. And it's been nice because when I started, it was a little weird at first, and now like my prayers just go on and on and on and on. And a beautiful thing about it is the same way I picked up the habit from Jaleesa, whoever I'm around, if my alarm goes off, I tell them it's time to pray. It's time to pray. Even my 5-year-old son, he hears the sound and he says it's time to pray, and they'll stop and pray with me. And it's beautiful. It's so nice. It's so nice. I think that's been the one consistent thing that has really been making me happy and just giving me a sense of like peace and calm every single day. So that's it. And I just wanted to, I don't know, talk to you guys. This may be boring for some of you, but I like videos like these where someone is kind of just like talking and I'm like doing dishes or whatever, and I can just throw it on. So if you're into those type of videos, let me know in the comments. If you're not, let me know. It's okay. It's cool. But yeah, that'll be all for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, if you don't know, I have a new website. I will link it below. It's a blog as well as an online fitness studio, and I'm working really hard on that. So I'm excited about it as well. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.